Hello again, guys. I'm back for another video. We're going to be testing out the ToME Release Candidate 1. And we are going to take a look at some of the new features in this version of ToME. Apparently there is a new class called a Stone Warden. I guess it's an add-on class. Now, where... Okay. Do I have to unlock it, or is it like add-on? Is it in the add-ons folder? Stone Warden's DLC class, auto active. So, how do I get them? Not a race, are they? No, he said they were the class. Psionic, Chronomancer, Afflicted, Defiler, Celestial, Wilder, Mage, Rogue, Warrior. No Stone Warden, so clearly they're an unlockable. Let's check out the new Temporal Warden starting zone. We're going to do that with a Temporal Warden character. And for our race, Thalor's just got buffed, and they get a bonus to willpower. But I hate that experience penalty, I really do. I'm just going to play a Cornac. Did the whites get added in? I heard he was going to add in whites, but I didn't see anything in the patch notes. Is there any new custom tiles? He's been adding them with recent versions, but no, doesn't look like. Alright. Temporal Warden characters will pump the shit out of willpower because they get willpower bonus to their strength and to their magic stat using these skills, Strength of Purpose and Quantum Feed. So it just behooves them to pump the S out of willpower. They also get a really nice always-on movement speed bonus that also makes it so they can weapon swap without taking up a turn. And they get some really nice defensive boosts that I really like. Though they're actually a lot better off now using heavy armor now that this is like my favorite change in the patch. Armor training is now a 5-point talent. Precognition. Okay. I don't play Temporal Wardens very often. I used to play them all the time, but I haven't seriously played them in forever, so... Alright. You are a Chronomancer, a keeper of reality. Keepers of reality are a group of Chronomancers who took upon the self-assigned task of preserving the timelines around Maj'Eyal. You've trained most of your life in Point Zero. The town is the stronghold of the Keepers, placed at the very center of all time thread. Since the Spellblaze disrupted the temporal streams and permitted chronomancy to exist, Point Zero Keepers must constantly stay vigilant of the monstrous horrors of the unreality outside. You've heard about temporal disruptions in Maj'Eyal and want to investigate. However, Grand Keeper of Reality Zemeckis has requested to see you. So, I've never done this before, so this is kind of blind. I've played Temporal Wardens, but I've never done the starting zone. I will, Grand Keeper. Oh, he's going to teleport me there. I don't even get to explore the town. I better turn on these sustains. My other sustain is weapon folding. It adds extra damage to my melee attacks and to my ranged attacks. Critter. The main resource for Temporal Wardens and Chronomancers is Paradox, and I don't know, I don't really understand it. I guess as it raises your chance to have critical failures, the spells increases, and they can actually be lethal, but it also increases the damage and effect of all of your spells as well. So the higher your Paradox gets, the more damaging you become, but the more dangerous your abilities become to the caster. I I personally don't know if I will ever have the head to do a Chronomancer character, because I just can't wrap my head around that mechanic. I'm glad Chronomancer characters get a special start now, because they always seem like sort of an odd man out. There's no real explanation for where their abilities come from. Okay. We're just going to continue pumping our strength and purpose ability and our willpower. Oh. These guys hit kind of hard. We have here orb weavers and orb spinners. Oh, ouch. Fate Weaver. It's like an arcane caster spider. That was a little rough. Now, there's no items in here, which is also the case. You get the same situation in the Archmage starter zone. Oh, there's our boss, Weaver Queen, a large white spider. What? Should just teleport me away? Ooh, ooh. She is not procs. She is a nasty caster boss. Is she regenning life? Pretty slowly, at least. Does she have a heal? Oh, that's annoying. know she could summon ads. Alright, I just leveled up again. Maybe that'll make the difference. We'll come back to her in a minute. What? She one-shotted me. She hit me for 163 damage. That's not very fair. She shouldn't have an ability that hits that hard. I guess you're supposed to take her out at range, but you can't find any other ammo. Or... I guess I'm gonna have to make a bug report about that. Look at that. 200 damage. What am I supposed to do about that? Well, that does it for this character. Back to my original plan, I'm going to make a necromancer. Now, there's different ways to make necromancer characters. I've actually heard a lot of good things about making a pure caster necromancer. There's also necromancers that can have lots of minions, but you have to make a big investment into that if you want to use them. And I just don't know if I feel comfortable with making that big of an investment into something that I'm usually not very good with. They also get an ability that basically gives them 50 extra health per talent point, which is pretty nice. And they can do a lot of AoE damage, but they can also very easily kill themselves with it, so it all comes with its own drawbacks. Okay, let's take a look. Now, darkness eventually becomes a beam. Our darkness ray here will eventually become a beam attack. And we have this little cold blast that does a shitload of damage, but has a really long time to actually land. All right. And that's what I meant when I said that you can do a lot of damage to yourself. Wow, that's embarrassing. I just killed myself. So, our first video with this for the release did not go well. I will come back with another video, and we will start a series with the necromancer for real. Thanks for watching.